These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Obi Wan Kenobi is one of Star Wars' most beloved characters.
He can go about his business.
And with good reason.
You can go about your business.
Move along.
Obi-Wan has a rich history that stretches between the prequels and the original trilogy, as he became one of the greatest Jedi Knights in galactic history. We've compiled a timeline of Obi-Wan's life to celebrate his legacy. Let's get started. As with all Star Wars timelines, the dates are expressed as before the Battle of Yavin, BBY, and after the Battle of Yavin, ABY. In 57 BBY, Obi-Wan Kenobi was born on the planet Stujon. This planet was named by George Lucas in an interview with Jon Stewart and was later adopted into the official canon. Obi-Wan was an incredibly Force-sensitive baby, and because he was born into a wealthy family, the Jedi were quickly notified. Obi-Wan was only 6 months old when he was taken to Coruscant to train as a Jedi. Along with many other Force-sensitive children, Obi-Wan trained under Master Yoda before becoming Qui-Gon Jinn's Padawan in his teens. The two were soon fast friends. Sometime later, Obi-Wan was assigned to protect Satan Kryze, Duchess of Mandalore. Forced to go on the run from insurgents and bounty hunters, Obi-Wan and Satine fell in love, but never acted on their feelings. 32 years before the Battle of Yavin, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi were assigned to help Queen Amidala defend Naboo from the Trade Federation.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't sense anything.
During this mission, Qui-Gon found young Anakin Skywalker, believing he had discovered the Chosen One. Although the Jedi succeeded in their mission, Qui-Gon lost his life at the hands of Darth Maul, who would become Obi-Wan's nemesis even after Obi-Wan apparently killed him. Obi-Wan agreed to train Anakin to honour Qui-Gon's dying wish. Because Obi-Wan defeated Darth Maul, the Jedi Council granted him the title of Jedi Master, even though he had not completed the trials.
He is the Chosen One.
In the comic Obi-Wan and Anakin, the young Skywalker expressed disillusionment with the Jedi Order, saying he felt trapped. Obi-Wan persuaded him to complete his Jedi training. In Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan discovered Palpatine's clone army on Kamino, as well as Count Dooku's plan to lead the Separatists against the Republic.
I will never join you, Dooku.
Soon after the events of Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan Kenobi met Ahsoka Tano. Believing her to have great potential, Obi-Wan assigned her to Anakin, hoping that in training his own Padawan, Anakin would become more responsible. In the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan became a general in the Republic Army, earning the title of the Negotiator thanks to his diplomatic skills. 21 years before the Battle of Yavin, Obi-Wan and Anakin were sent to investigate the threat of insurgency on Mandalore. There, Obi-Wan reunited with Satine, who later confessed her love to him. Obi-Wan admitted that, had she asked, he would have left the Jedi Order for her. In 20 BBY, Maul was revived and given a mechanical torso complete with robot legs. He soon sought out Obi-Wan to enact his revenge, and the two became entangled in a long and bitter rivalry. Soon after encountering Maul again, Obi-Wan also reunited with his former master, Qui-Gon Jinn, who had learned how to become a Force ghost. Obi-Wan apologized for doubting Qui-Gon's faith in Anakin.
Saw Gerrera.
As part of his duties as a general, Obi-Wan met insurgents Steela and Saw Gerrera on Onderon, forming an alliance that would later lead Saw Gerrera to oppose the Empire in Rogue One. After Maul seized control of Mandalore, he used Satine to lure Obi-Wan to the planet. When Obi-Wan arrived, Maul killed Satine to punish Obi-Wan, hoping that the Jedi Knight would turn to the dark side. Maul imprisoned Obi-Wan, but he was soon rescued by Satine's sister, Bo-Katan. During the events of Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan Kenobi killed General Grievous, but was unable to prevent Order 66. He dueled Anakin, badly wounding his old apprentice, and organised the adoption of Padmé's children, Leia and Luke Skywalker. In order to watch over Luke, Obi-Wan went into self-imposed exile on Tatooine, taking up the name of Ben Kenobi. While in exile, Obi-Wan wrote journals detailing his actions in the Clone Wars, as well as his life on Tatooine. Obi-Wan protected the last moisture farm in secret, defending them from Jabba's thugs who tried to enforce a water tax. As Luke grew up, he became a talented pilot, building his own skyhopper. Obi-Wan encouraged this, secretly sending engine parts and supplies to Luke that he could use for his skyhopper. Owen Lars took offense at this, warning Obi-Wan not to meddle in Luke's life, lest he turn out like his father. In the animated show Star Wars Rebels, Maul tracked Obi-Wan down to Tatooine, using Ezra Bridger to find the former Jedi Master. The old foes had a brief lightsaber battle, but Obi-Wan quickly killed his nemesis. As Maul lay dying, Obi-Wan spoke to him gently, revealing that Luke, the real Chosen One, would avenge them both.
He will avenge us.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
2 years after Maul's death, Luke finally made contact with Obi-Wan, and they set off to save Leia Organa from the Empire. Along the way, Obi-Wan started training Luke to become a Jedi. On the Death Star, Obi-Wan reunited with Anakin, now Darth Vader, and died battling his old apprentice. After the Battle of Yavin, Obi-Wan demonstrated the Force Ghost abilities he learnt from Qui-Gon Jinn, urging Luke Skywalker to visit Dagobah and train under Yoda. Obi-Wan later appeared to Luke and warned him not to rescue his friends on Bespin.
That's why I have to go.
Naturally, Luke rushed into Darth Vader's trap anyway.
It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
Why didn't you tell me?
Luke sought counsel from Obi-Wan again in Return of the Jedi, and Obi-Wan revealed that Leia was Luke's long-lost sister. In retrospect, this was probably something that Obi-Wan should have told Luke earlier to prevent... that. After the second Death Star was destroyed, Obi-Wan appeared on Endor with Yoda and Anakin as Force ghosts. But Obi-Wan's story isn't over yet. In The Force Awakens, Obi-Wan reached out to Rey during her Force vision. The official graphic novel expanded on this, revealing that Obi-Wan spoke words of encouragement to Rey, telling her that although she would be tempted by the dark side, she could find the light on her own.